Hello, hello. Testing. Sorry, I can hear myself. Right, so hi guys, welcome to round 6 of the OBF1 Tier 2 Championship. Obviously, I do apologise for not uploading any highlights last week. I'm currently going through a new PC setup change, so I am unable to make them at the minute. If anyone wants to make them for free, please let me know. Would help. And I also apologise that the Tier 1 stream will have comms, but it won't be streamed on our YouTube channel. So that's that. But as we get into it, we've got a disappointing turnout for Tier 2 today in Zandvoort. 6 drivers are unable to race, but obviously they've got their reasons for it. That's fair enough. So I think we need to get some reserve drivers in, but we are now live for Tier 2. We will be getting the championship underway soon. Neil Ambrock's internet is looking shambolic, but Neil's just moved house, so he's got an excuse. Brock Lily's in Australia, so he's also got an excuse. I'm on my own again. Kieran is exploring new adventures in esports. He is currently signed a contract for an esports team to play esports, and they train on today. Esports team trained, do you know that? I didn't know that. So I don't think he'll be doing comms anymore. But unless we change the day, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I've better pick spectate, and I before it chucks me into a car. Right, Neil's internet is kicking up. That's good for him. How's it going in chat? Obviously this, I'm hoping next week the stream will be looking a little better. I need to set up everything completely. I haven't done that yet. I've only installed a graphics card today, so let's get on with it. We got a wet Zandvoort qualifying session. The drivers were saying in the race day chat they didn't want a wet qualifying session, but we've got one. We have got a wet quali session tonight. It's going to be interesting to see who sets the timing sheets alive tonight. Obviously, we're missing half our grid due to personal reasons. Don't know what it's like in Tier 1. I haven't actually been there. But we're waiting for the session to start, so we are now going to be underway. We'll turn our lap data on, we'll turn our tyres, it's a full wet, our full map, and it'll be interesting to see whether it's dry or not. But obviously we'll find out eventually. There's 10 cars on the grid, we're missing 2. Who are we missing? Zivan, and there was one more. Uber. Where you at? There you are, asked Uber where he's at, because he is supposed to be racing tonight. So hopefully we get some info from him as we have some cars coming out on track. Invader in the Haas. Liam, his teammate, not here, but Pistol Racing filling in for him. It's gonna be interesting to see which Haas. I've sent you an invite, Uber. I'm gonna send you one before these guys go out, but I have sent you an invite. Where's your name, mate? Where is your name? Uber, invite. There we go. I did send one. I don't know how you didn't get one, but we'll move. So, wet Zandvoort. Obviously, these curbs are lethal around Zandvoort.
Dry race but wet quali. Emoji grimacing face.
So it's a dry race, we've just been told, so that's going to be great for some of these drivers that aren't too good in the wet, myself included. Last time we had rain last week as well, in both Tier 1 Tier 2, as Mosh is going to come out the pits. Evader taking it very easy. Obviously, you don't want to lose the rear end anywhere in this session, and it's very easy to do it around here. You get a quick snap to the left on the rear, and you're into a wall. Right, CDM's asking if I want to do comms. I'll give him a go, we'll see how he is. CDM, where are you? Alright, give me 2 seconds as Uber joins. Let me just sort out this. CDM could have said sooner, mate. We'll add CDM to this chat. Alright, I think I've invited him, I think. So, Invader does set the time in screen to light. CDM's joined. Wagwan, fellow white man. Mank has gone out on the intermediates, setting a similar time to Invader. So is it intermediate conditions and not wet? Talking about wet, CDM's joined the chat. The wet wipe is here.
Wow. Anyway,
You what?
you could have chose any way to. Okay, you can go fast, yeah.
You broke. I think he's broke. We'll come back to CDM when he's not crying from that insult.
Wow. Right. I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't
Are
know
you
about
sure you fell off a cliff?
side effects.
I thought so. Right, I'm on board with Team Red as he's coming around the last two corners. Oh, well,
Kenna's got no front wing.
Kenna, where's your wing gone? My dad left. Your wing left you. As Team Red sends the time gunner for P7 on the intermediate conditions. How was your trip anyway, CDM?
You know what? It wasn't actually that bad, to be honest. Not
What was
gonna
it? A
lie.
3-foot cliff? A curb?
Yeah, 100%.
Knew it. Knew it. Mate. I've lost track of what I was doing now. Right, Neil is on an outlap behind James. So we're gonna...
Neil, which one's... Why have we got Nicholas Latifi in it?
What do you mean?
For me, there's someone called Nicholas Latifi's in a McLaren.
There's no Nicholas Latifi in a McLaren, but okay.
I swear down, it says Nicholas Latifi's driving a McLaren.
Right, well we got Neil and James in a McLaren, but
It must be Neil's car then, but...
it makes sense. Right, that's fair enough. Neil sticking to third gear, trying to reduce
Well,
the
not
amount.
this track in the wet, that's...
It's a dry race.
Oh, lucky then.
Oh, Neil loses the rear
He
end.
nearly lost that, yeah.
He lost the rear end there, but somehow sets a purple sector 2 at the same time. And invalidates a second
Who
after.
bet pistol on an outlap. Both on the inters.
So the track is drying, but it's not going to be dry
Yes.
enough for slicks at the end of this session.
You never know, depends how quick it dries.
That's true. That is true, but I don't think
Is
it's
someone
gonna...
gonna risk it at the very last minute? Just go for that one run.
I feel like it'd be a man kind of thing to do.
Is that Kenna again? Kenna or Broccoli? No, it's Kenna.
I'm assuming that's Kenner. I wasn't really looking, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Best. It looks like he's taking a safe lap at the moment. He's not pushing too many limits.
Well, he set a purple sector 1, as you said that, so it may look safe, but it is... Well, it
Fair
could
enough.
be a fast enough lap. Turns a little bit early there, though, for the that right-hander, and doesn't use as much track as you can. Taking it very cautiously through there. Obviously, he's going to try and set this, put this Red Bull on pole. We haven't seen a Mercedes in real life on pole for a while, and it's been absolutely bliss. Obviously, CDM being a Lewis Hamilton fanboy.
Oh, he invalidates it.
Ah, Uber,
Not
what's
slides
man?
out on that last corner. That's...
So who else is on the lap? Brock Lily's not.
I'm not gonna lie, it was nice seeing Perez get pole though. Oh, Pistol's in the... he's in the gravel!
Pistol, you can't park there, mate.
You can't park there, blood!
Alright, alright.
Oh, that's amazing. Brock Lily's on that.
Brock Lily, let's have a look. He's in the Merc. The man
Could he
from
do
Down
what
Under.
Lewis and George have not been able to?
You are?
Can he do what Lewis and George have not been able to?
Well, technically it was Bottas. We're still using
What
the
are you going on
2021
about?
cars.
Well, ignore the car, just the team.
It can't be
You can't be
ignored,
so
mate.
technical about everything.
It's gotta be. It's my job.
Hey, Sin, when are you getting paid for this? Hold on.
I'm not. It's called volunteer work.
It's not. And I don't. Well, the whole grid's pretty much out.
They are,
Manx,
apart
why
from
is-
Mank.
It literally just went in as I said it. Pistol with a blister in 139. Beautiful.
You'll have to see it.
We
Doing
do
what
indeed.
does best. Broccoli is coming to the end of Sector 3 now.
Oh, I told you. Who bet? Oh, I didn't tell you, but like that's not the point. Oh, Kenner! He's wazzed it on provisional pole.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
here
voice
comes
then.
Broccoli. He's going to come across the line.
He's gonna
Doesn't...
wazz it P2.
It's not
Invader's gonna.
good enough for P3 now. He's in...
Invader's gonna chuck it on pole for now.
CDM, shut up.
Why?
I don't know. It's just funny, isn't it? Right, who are we gonna watch? Who's on the lap? Who bears 2 seconds?
Team Red, 6 tenths up.
James Red, 3.8 seconds up.
He's coming on the last corner. Team Red is. Well, see, that's a bit of a weird.
Team Red is gonna cross the line, and
Oh,
it's good enough for P6.
6.
And James, 3 seconds up.
Wait,
And
Kenner's
he's
out.
now, Kenner has crashed.
Kenner's caught. Oh, and Brock Lily's round at the exact same part of the track.
But luckily Broccoli isn't out. Pistol has set the fastest lap with a 1:20.58. Quick lap there from Pete. Sporting the number 2. Both Hasses have the number 2 in them. Just one's 92. CDM, what number do you use?
I think it's 15.
It's because you clapped.
No.
Have that.
I used to use number 54.
That would have been better.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, it's just because I chose the number 15, that's why you've got a problem with it.
Nah, as long as you haven't chosen number 87, you're alright.
Or is that your number?
Yeah. Until F1 2022, I'm using number 7.
Who uses it at the moment?
Nobody.
Oh, yeah, because they've still got Raikkonen.
Raikkonen's assigned for it for 2 years, but I can't see why they can't use it in game. Like, nobody else is going to use it, are they?
I'm on board with Brock Lily. His lap is looking alright. Turning a bit early then. They say you want to hit the apex, but I didn't know you want to climb over it.
No, they don't. Who says that you want to hit the apex?
A lot of people say it.
They say
It
you want to
depends what type
gently
of hit.
caress and maybe give it a little
No.
kiss.
Because that sounds like you're doing something else to the apex. I ain't trying to caress no apex.
You gotta caress that apex, mate. But Broccoli, as we were talking about him, has gone. Whoa, internet. Yeah, validated on my screen.
Brock Lily ain't trying to caress it. He's trying to roughly, you know.
He has improved, not enough to go pole.
Not enough to move.
So Mosh, 119.7 in the Ferrari. We completely missed him.
Yeah. Close
Yeah.
between him and Pete.
It is, but obviously Mosh getting the better of Pete at the minute. 4 minutes left. Pete can still come out and snag pole back. Someone else can come
Mosh
back.
has still got enough time to improve that run as well.
Have you watched any of the other tier 2 races?
I actually have.
So who do you think is going to come out on pole at the end of this?
Pole.
Yes.
You know what? I feel like Neil might be able to pull something out of the bag here. I know he's last at the moment, but he's got a bit of text. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit techy with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Neil is a pretty consistent driver. He is pretty good. He's only set a lap on a wet so far. He hasn't actually set a lap on.
Well, here he goes on
the
his way now.
Inters. Is he on the Inters now? He is.
Turn one.
So we're gonna
nice line there. Sure.
You know about some nice lines when you see them.
Of course. Bit wide there.
Might have wanted to cut it up a bit more. Get
Huh?
that credit card out.
Of course. Oh, he's
Oh,
out!
Neil!
That's
Neil
commentator's
Mozza,
curse,
mate.
isn't it? Oh no.
That is the commentator's curse. Neil Mozza is out of qualifying.
Oh.
So he will start P11. He is
Apologies, Neil.
Wow, that was a big one.
That was a big one, Jim. It's not like you would know about big ones, but yeah.
Oh, Jim, that's you just got violated.
That
Jim,
looked like a big one. Everything okay, says Jeff.
As Jim has pointed out, Jeff has probably asked Neil, that looked like a big one. Let me know if you're alright.
Is he okay? What we need to know.
Me and Jim done a race around Singapore the other day.
Right.
We both DNF'd. We got to the end of the race, and then we both DNF'd.
Neil was on for P3 by his sector 1 time, or P4, around that area.
You can't
very
judge it off
similar.
one sector, though.
Well,
On the last
I
lap.
have, alright? Like you say, we do it different here.
Yeah, true. We do it with 11, not 20 drivers. 6 of them have checked out.
Exactly.
I don't know why 6 of them have checked out. I know a few are on holidays at the minute. I'm surprised Neil's here as well, to be fair, because he has just moved house. Maybe it's the new house smell, he's not used to it. And it
I
put him
was
off.
catching the Ferraris. I am in a Williams.
Who else is on the lap at the moment? We've got...
We got Mank on a lap. He's still on 4 lap. He's on softs. Mank has gone on softs.
Always took the risk. It's still raining though. I don't...
What's his
think it's
sector?
a bit too early.
Is he going to end up like Neil?
Team
Comes in
Red
sector
is on a
1.
lap. He's the furthest one.
He's 6/10 up on his last lap time, mind.
It looks too wet though. It looks really wet.
It does. It looks like it's come down heavier. Again. Looking very,
Yeah, I was
very...
gonna say, it doesn't look like it's getting any lighter at all.
Yeah, he's looking very slidey as well. DRS is...
Team Red's gone up to P7, puts him in front of Broccoli. Who are you on board with, Mank?
Mank
Oh
is
yeah,
now
you're
a
right,
second up.
1.3 up. It looked like a hassle though a bit to control it, I'm not gonna lie.
It does. I think I'd still be on the intermediate to this. I won't be taking a risk.
I wouldn't have risked it. Going around that last corner,
Oh,
yeah, he's good.
that's why you wouldn't risk it. Mank has lost his front wing and he hasn't got enough time to set another lap. So that is him in P10, I'm going to assume. Uber, P9.
Talking about other laps, we've got Broccoli out on a lap, but he's 3/10 down.
But he can still improve. He's got
He can.
a few corners to go. There's a McLaren off the track at James. Broccoli looked... I think Broccoli is struggling with his internet connection. Do you know what? This game would be a lot easier to play with connection if it was run off an EA server, considering they're owned by EA now.
Yeah.
But no,
Servers are still so dodgy on this.
it's because this game's not run off servers. It's run off
What's
the
it
host's internet connection.
Oh god.
So because I'm so far from Brock, as he hits a wall, because he's in
Oh.
Australia, he's going to have
Yeah.
a weak connection.
Why didn't I'd just switch it to service if I was them.
Well, hopefully they do use EA servers, like, in the next game.
They should do. Why wouldn't you? Makes so much more sense. Anyway, looks like we've got our grid then.
It does. So we got Mosh
Mosh,
P1 for Ferrari. We got the two Hasses in second and third with Pistol Racing and Nevada. We got the AlphaTauri in P4 with Sanchez. We got McLaren in P5, James. We got Kenner in P6. We got Team Red P7. We got Broccoli P8. Uber in P9. And Mank and Neil finishing off the last two grid positions in 10th and 11th. So we have a dry race, so it's probably going to be a soft-medium strategy for most of them. It's going to be interesting to see if anyone goes on mediums first and then ends on the softs.
Mosher might, maybe, 'cause, you know, it's not an easy track to overtake, so being on pole, it could give him that you know, it could give him the prime position to start on the mediums and just control it, not let anyone pass.
It
If
is.
he can stay in front of those soft runners on the mediums, he's got a good race in him.
He just needs to get a good start, really, to keep position.
Yep.
Marsh, if you're listening to this, don't listen to us because it's probably going to end up being a curse. So.
Especially me with strategies.
Yeah, mate, don't listen to CDM strategies ever. Jim found that out.
I've had a couple good ones.
Mate, your only good one was like Brazil. That was it.
Hey, Brazil and Mexico, alright. Even I hate them.
Right. So we are just waiting, probably for me, because I haven't clicked X, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't click X either.
You dumbass.
But you didn't even. What you on about, bruv?
I don't even know if I can hear you in the stream, I'm not gonna lie.
Should be able to.
I have to double check.
I can check. Hold on. Never mind, I can't. My internet's rubbish.
Oh, mate. You
What?
absolute fart.
Am I completely silent?
I don't know. Hold on. Keep speaking.
Absolute fart. Am I completely
No, you can hear you. You're right. Had to double check. Right. What's your predictions for this race then? Who do you think's gonna win?
I kind of want to say. Actually, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut because the last time I bumped my prediction out, he spun and crashed in the wall as soon as I said it.
Right, it's gonna be an interesting race. We will be getting underway in about 5 seconds. Just
Indeed.
waiting for Uber to load. I think it's gonna be. It could be an Invader win tonight. I reckon.
You think it's an Invader win?
It could be, but we have got the lights that we could
Watch
just
him get
about
pile
see.
drive now.
Well, we hope not. He done that last weekend in Britain. But Mosh is off. He's on the softs. He didn't go on the mediums. I think they're all on softs. The McLaren in the back. Neil getting a very bad start.
Right, so from P1 to 5 are softs. Kenner, Team Red, Brocker, Lily, Mank, Devil, Neil are all on mediums.
Oh, Mosh!
Mosh is round! And Pete's
He
out!
is out of the race already. It's only lap 1. That's going to be a safety car, probably. But
VSC. Mosh is still in this. He's got no damage by the looks of things.
Mosh was hoping that VSE turns into a safety car so he can catch the pack up. But that was an interesting start there from Mosh and Pete. Both spinning.
Synchronized spinning, that was.
That should be an Olympic sport. They'd get the gold medal for that.
You might need to give some tips to the British diving team. Jesus.
Tom Daly needs them tips, boys.
Oh, wait, hold on, don't say that. That's some... Anyway. The two motos up to P4 and P5.
Right. Well, Sanchez now has the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix. He is leading the pack, and I'm assuming we will be underway for racing shortly. Mosh has caught the back up, but I don't know what his delta is saying. I guess maybe he can, because he's caught right back up to the back of them. Got a few cars weaving, trying to get the temperature in the tyres. There is still no safety car.
It's just a very long VSC.
It is. The cars have been cleared, so I don't know why it's still a VSC. Do we have anything in chat of any because of the DNF?
Oh, Peter's off and we're back on the green flags.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Sanchez gets a... Oh, Invader closes right up to Sanchez.
There's... I'm gonna delete that from the chat. We don't like that.
What?
The language was disgusting. Right, we got Invader right on the back of Sanchez. Obviously, we're only 2 laps in, so there's still no DRS. They've only got ERS to make a move. Invader did look to make...
We got making a move on... He's looking up the inside, sends Team Red into the gravel, flies around the outside, but that's going to give a Mank the run around the outside in Team Red too. Team Red dropping like a net a fly net, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know.
Right, it's a weird analogy, but we move.
That's what I'm
So
here for. My weird
Invader right
analogies.
behind Sanchez doesn't look to make the move. Stays behind. He's probably sussing out where he's quicker than Sanchez around this track.
Neil's looking at the back of that AlphaTauri saying, "I want that."
Probably, but it's a long
He's
race.
gonna
It's
try and set up a
36
move. Team Red
laps.
goes a bit wide. Is he gonna? He's not gonna look. He's gonna stick behind. Mank getting all a bit squiggly wiggly up there.
This is why we don't let you do comms. Squiggly wiggly. Oh, broccoli.
He's off. It's the. Oh damn! Has he got damage? Doesn't appear like he's got damage.
I don't know what happened there. I just seen him drop down the order.
He must have spun on that corner.
It is easy to do in my setup. You can't actually do it with a full throttle. You've got to go like 75%, otherwise you're gonna spin.
Lucky for Broccoli, though, no damage. It looks like.
That's what he's gonna want anyway. The field is currently separated by quite a bit. To be fair, there's 5
Only
tenths.
10 people.
Well, there was 11, but Pete crashed. Jim. But yeah, Zivan hasn't showed up. And then the rest have checked out for this weekend, Jim.
They saw it was Zandvoort and were like, oh hell no.
Well, Zandvoort's a good track, I'm just not very fast at it. As long as you get turn 1 right and that. Well, Mosh is in the pit currently. You must have some damage. He's stuck the mediums on, so he is going to have to pit again. Unless he's gambling on a couple of safety cars tonight. Hopefully that's not going to be the case, though. I don't think I could stick another race behind safety car. As Mosh gets his time penalty for track limits, and Invader's still trying to make a move on Sanchez. He's right at the gearbox of Sanchez now, but he's dropped back on the exit. He got a poor exit compared to Sanchez. Sanchez can breathe for 5 seconds. But is the DRS activated now? It is activated. Invader does have the DRS. Invader, he moves out. He got past with ease there. But Sanchez comes late braking. They go side by side through turn 1. But Invader has made the position.
He's gonna leave him the room.
Just about left him the room. But
and all close.
James
gonna send
on
it.
Sanchez all sort of loose on the exit of turn 4, I think that was.
Yeah.
But he's dropped down to P3. That was a great move there from Invader and James. Obviously, James is a quick driver. What was he going to say?
He's picking his opportunities.
He is. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2. It's on the straight as well. Hubert on the straight has lost a wing. I'm not sure what happened there, but Hubert's lost a front wing.
It must have been on that. The one you were talking about, the 75% throttle one.
It was on the straight.
On the straight?
It was on the straight. It was just
I do not have
that.
an answer for you then.
I don't have an answer either, but he has done it. He will be pitting. For a new wing. Probably gonna... Well, you can put some hards on and go to the end. They will go to the end. As Broccoli gets past Hubert, as Hubert dives into the pits to get a new front wing. Not much in terms of drivers being close to one another. We got Kenner, who is closing the gap to Sanchez. Is Sanchez going to lose another position tonight?
He's not going to be wanting to, but those softs aren't good for long.
They're not.
I would definitely prefer to be on the medium later on during the race than the beginning stint. You always want to finish the race on the best tyre.
That is true. You want to... Well, the best tyre, it's probably better to end on...
Yeah.
Well, it'd be ideal to end on the softs, but for the start, you want the grip that the softs provide. to get
So
off to a quick
it's
start.
whether you're willing to sacrifice the start for your ending game.
It is. Obviously, you can gain a few positions during the soft pit window. That's if you can keep up with the guys on the soft until the softs start to wear out.
Which Kenner seemed to be doing at the moment.
And he's handling it pretty well. He's obviously up
Pulling
a few
a nice
places.
5-second gap to Mank.
It is, but obviously the biggest gainer tonight so far is Mank. He's up 5 places from that race start.
But Kenner
Still,
closing into the back of Sanchez.
this is the corner that I struggle with at 100% throttle.
Come on, let's be honest, you struggle with every corner.
Let's be honest, it was a 1-2 in the USA, mate. I didn't struggle there, did I?
Apparently not.
And that's my worst track, so tonight is going to be even
no
worse.
Way that's your worst track.
US is my worst track. Normally. So
We've got Team Red with no end plate.
Team Red missing his end plate on his own. He's going to lose his job.
Why is that so? Anyway, Kenner dropped back though by 6/10. He's nearly out DRS.
Well, at this point, the tyres are going to start wearing off shortly, the softs, so...
Gotta be. Team Red comes in the pit, get a new wing, new tyres.
So Kenner can, realistically, he can afford to let the guys ahead go ahead, because they're going to be pushing these tyres a lot, especially around this
Something
circuit.
to notice, Invader, nearly 80% of ERS, and he's not pushing 100%.
Invader
And he's out of
cruising.
DRS.
Well, Invader doesn't have DRS anyway.
Who's that? That's a McLaren. Neil
Garza is out. Where has he been?
Safety car.
That is the first safety car of the night. We got it on lap
It's your favourite corner. He binned it at.
Obviously, if you hit that curb, you get a spin. If you try and take it full throttle, you're gonna spin.
Yep.
You've got to get that corner right, and
Well,
if you
obviously
don't,
Invader comes in. He's got to come in ready.
yeah, you got to expect all these soft runners that are on
That
old
he's-
tyres to come
James
in.
is going to more softs.
James is.
So is Invader. They've gone to more softs.
So they're doing
Sanchez has gone to more softs as well.
So that's an unusual strategy call there. Obviously, well, saying that, I don't think mediums would get to the end. So
It'd be close, but Brock Lilly hasn't took the risk. He's gone to the hards.
Brock obviously thinking the long game. Obviously, we know these
Indeed.
hard tires though aren't that great on this game. They're a lot better on 2020, but on this game,
Yeah,
just
they're
can't-
horrible.
It's hard to keep them into the temperature window. It's gonna be interesting now to see how it's gonna work, because obviously you got Mank, who hasn't pitted on the 8-lap-old mediums, so he's been on these tyres since the start of the race. He's gained, well, the net lead. Still got a pit, but he's got these all these soft runners behind him that need a pit as well, and you got Brock, who doesn't.
Ubet and Mosha in for new sets of mediums.
What?
Marcus would be loving this, wouldn't he?
Marcus, if you're watching, mate, I'll stay on board with Mank, so you can see the back of that Aston Martin safety car from the view of an Aston Martin.
Watching an Aston Martin. This is all you need in life.
This is Marcus's day right now. He's not going to turn up to the race. He's going to take a screenshot of this, and we won't explain what he's going to do with that screenshot, but
He's
you can
dreamt
probably
of
guess.
this.
He's dreamt of this moment all his life.
Exactly.
He knew this was going to happen. And it has. So, how's life, CDM? while we wait for the other two to catch up?
It's not been too bad actually, to be honest.
No?
I mean, falling off a cliff isn't that great, but apart from that, it's been alright.
Oh, that's what you get for going near a cliff edge, didn't it?
No, I was climbing up the side of it, I wasn't on top of it.
Well, that's what you get for trying to climb a cliff.
That's all that there is to do down here.
Well, you got an F1 game. You woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning just to play it once.
Good point, actually.
Yeah, exactly. You haven't got a
I
girlfriend,
don't know
so
why I did that.
you said to practice for the league race like the same day before you made your way to school or some shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I actually did. I don't know what I was doing. I was up at 5 actually practicing, but
And you still didn't finish the race.
I actually did finish that one.
Oh, you did?
That was the one I finished.
Oh, you gotta do it more often then, if you actually finish the race doing it.
I'm not gonna finish this one, but
I'd be surprised if you get past lap 1, to be honest.
same. How's Ralph doing?
Ralph's good. Ralph is good. You know, same as always.
Good.
He's got to deal with us sheep shaggers.
He must be tired at the end of the week.
Oh yeah, yeah, very easily.
His little legs must be quaking.
Mate, he ain't a lamb. I'll wait till he's of age.
Yeah, but he's still got little legs though.
Yeah, but they're not as little. We've been live for 43 minutes. Jesus Christ.
What?
We've been live for 3 minutes.
43 minutes?
Yeah.
And we're only 11 laps in.
That's mad. Well, yeah, we got qualifying as well, don't we? That takes 18 minutes. The
Yeah,
safety car should be coming in this lap. What was
It
you gonna
better
say?
come in this lap.
We haven't had the warning yet. There it is, as I say that.
Yeah. As they say, as the Welshman spoke, the sheep will choke. They say that.
Who says that?
People.
Right, you just definitely didn't make that up to do.
I don't know what you're on about.
No,
Anyway.
exactly.
I'm gonna sit on board with Brock Lily.
Alright, well, you do that. I will stay with the race leader as he gets his foot down, and we are away for green flag racing in the next 10 seconds.
Oh, James is flying!
There we are. James made
Up
a
the
move on
inside.
Vader.
Oh,
He's lost his
thrown
wing.
too late.
He's made contact with Mank. Is that any rear diffuser damage there from Mank? Because we know that is possible
Hopefully
now.
not.
But that is definitely damage to
is
James.
round.
That's the first time I've seen James make a mistake that big, to be fair.
It looked like he just completely misjudged his braking point there.
He probably done what I done. I was focusing on Invader instead of the car in front, and then obviously Antonis knows what happens.
Speaking about Invader sniffing the rear of man.
Obviously, Mank is on the old tyres, so Invader's got a tyre advantage compared to Mank here. He's probably going to make advantage of these tyres when he can, possibly on the next straight. Or he might just wait until...
Oh! Team Red's round! No wing, and he's completely round. He's going to have to pit for a whole new front wing. Sent it up the inside of Canada, a bit too late though.
I
Didn't
realise Zandvoort was this brutal.
Team Red's out. He
How
can't
is
be
he-
dealing with the...
I
I don't know, it just looks like he's in the wall. Might be a bit suspicious, but...
You can't park
Bit
there,
forward.
sir. Alright, so we have
Safety
a
car.
second safety car. So Marcus is definitely happy at the minute.
He's loving this.
I
He's gonna
am
replay it.
going to open the incident report early because that DNF. Sus. Cop next. Too lazy to talk. It was Team Red, wasn't it? Yeah. So we got 8 drivers left out of 11.
Indeed, we do. And another safety car.
It's quite a shame.
It is.
There's something that was said that was gold in the chat.
Even though we all love safety cars. Well, Broccoli's in. Mediums, yeah. Mediums might be able to last from here. If you look after them.
Yeah. Suey is what Mank is saying. Ahmed Shaban has joined. How has he joined? It's a bit sus. Let's not take any... I don't know. He can't join the race anyway because the race is already in progress and it's a league race. But what do you think is... Do you think there's going to be another safety car?
Hopefully not. We can't, surely. I mean, we can, but like that's not the point.
Well, hopefully not. I've just drunk all my Lucasade, now I'm sad.
Well, all that you need in life
Is Lucasade.
is a Stella.
Shut up, you wife beater.
I'm not even old enough to get married, how does that make sense?
Yeah, but anyone that drinks Stella is classified as it. Alright, I'm Welsh, so I'm classified as a sheep shagger. Stella drinkers are wife beaters.
Okay, what do you drink? Dark fruits?
No, Peroni, mate. Peroni is the finest of lagers in the world.
Peroni.
You can't even say anything bad about Peroni, mate.
Wait, you're a Peroni.
That doesn't even make sense.
It does now.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does. It
You
always
need
makes
some milk.
Everything I say makes sense. Exactly.
I was just reading the Discord, mate.
I don't care what you were reading. You could have been reading the magazine from 1933 and I still wouldn't care.
Mate, I was on the Titanic when it sunk. Respect me.
You're on the... Okay, what year was it sunk?
1912.
Fair enough, actually.
Yeah. I had to try and remember that. I've got dementia.
I could hear your brain working.
It was ticking away as the safety car is pulling away. You got Mank, Red Devil controlling the pace of the field as we're about to get underway for some more green flag racing here at Zandvoort. Dutch.
Mank's pace now is like your pace at full.
Then why did I get P2 in a tier 1 race?
Why is that the thing you keep bringing up?
Because it's the only thing I've done, mate. Right, I won the constructors in tier 2 and I got P2.
That's like me saying, oh yeah, I won that Brazil race against
Well, the one you hit the
HJ.
wall in the last lap.
No, no, not the one I flew into Narnia with. The other one.
Oh, Ube. is around. He's out the final
He's
corner
around, and he's
on the,
in.
on the safety car restart. That's gonna be painful for Roubaix, but
Long race.
it is a long race. But we've only got
No damage.
16 laps remaining.
We do, and Mank is.
Mank is
He's
making...
holding a decent gap.
It is,
Or
but he
was.
is on the 15 old lap mediums. I was about to say hards, but he ain't on the hards. He's got the mediums on. He hasn't got the hard on yet.
But he started on the medium, so he can switch to the softs where Invader and Sanchez.
James
Speaking about Sanchez, Invader and Sanchez. Yeah, Invader and Sanchez have to both switch to mediums. They've been on 2 sets of softs.
That is
But
true.
Mank running wide, they're wider than a. I cannot say that. He went really wide.
Right, well, Mank, he's gonna have to try and make them mediums last at least another 10 laps. Oh, not even that, another 9 laps. You want to get to lap 25, maybe? They should go to the end from there, right, softs? I think. Possibly. He's just got to take it easy. But he can't do that when he's got Invader on the softs behind him. Coming into the dreaded right-hander that can make you spin if you take it wrong. Taking it very defensively. Obviously he's trying to keep his car at the perfect position that stops Invader overtaking. Invader trying drastically to overtake as we have a retirement in the pit lane.
Who is it? It's
Uber. So that's not going to cause a safety car. He is out of the race. I won't be finishing.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
So at least all the drivers are going to get points.
They are. And at least they're all going to get more than 1 point.
That is true, as Kenner has set the fastest lap, so he could get an
Invader goes
extra
up
point.
the inside. Mank's
Invader
tyres are too old to defend.
with a spunky move there on the old guy. I don't know why I'm calling him old. His tyres are old, not him. Although he did say in the Discord the other day, he's probably older than most of us. You wouldn't have known about that. You were rolling down a cliff at that point. But Sanchez, is he just pitted? Sanchez is pitted.
Yeah. So Sanchez was one of the ones who needed to go on to the mediums.
And he has gone on their mediums. Is Kenner gonna get second place on the next straight? He's got a few corners to go. He could possibly get it before, but realistically, he's gonna want to wait. Mank just about scraping DRS from Invader. But obviously he's going to be too far back at the end of the straight, I reckon, to make a move. As we have Ahmed leaving. I thought someone retired there. But we got Kenner. Is he going to manage to break later? There's a bit of contact between the two there.
Yes.
There's no damage, but luckily there's no damage. But
he's going to squeeze Mank very thin there.
There was a bit of an aggressive move there as Mank clips the curb, which is going to slow him down. That Aston Martin looking very unstable. He might need a pit for some new tyres. They could be worn completely at this point.
Probably. He's done 19 laps.
But if that's the case, he's got to try and take softs to the end.
He is going to be lighter on fuel though as well.
He is, which means it's going to be easier for him to push and wear the tyres more.
But also going to be less force going through the tyres.
Less what?
Less force.
I thought you said someone else.
What do you think I said?
We'll leave that to the people.
What do you mean to the people? The people.
They can imagine what I think you said, but
Hey, Vader's in.
Vader is now coming off the softs. He's going to be sticking the mediums on. Mank still hasn't pitted. He's yet to pit. Kenneth needs to pit as well. I need to clear my throat.
It's the usual thing, your throat not being cleared, is it?
Yeah, it's a sheep thing.
Common problem you have. Anyway.
All us Welsh people have it.
Oh.
You just gotta ask who else is Welsh in the Discord. Unbuild. Ask him. You can ask
Who?
Unbuild.
Okay.
He's checked out for tonight as well. He's Welsh. Marshall, the tier 1 driver. Ask him. He's Welsh. Who else?
Well, I can't just go up. I can't just message him being like, "Oh, how's your uncleared throat?"
You don't want to mess with them. They're from the rough part of Wales.
The west part of Wales.
No, they're from the east, mate, not the west.
What's
Right.
wrong with the east?
Newport and that. They're not from Newport, but Newport is one of the worst places in Wales.
When you say Newport, I automatically think Birmingham.
Oh, we got
Who's that? It's Broccoli.
Broccoli's round. He is around, as he would
And he's
say.
lost an end plate.
He hasn't.
He has.
He has.
His left side. It's a sad, sad time.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
You know, if I was an F1 driver,
Yeah.
you know the drinks bag in the car?
Yeah.
I'd have it full of Coke.
Coke.
Yeah, it'd be Pepsi Max, preferably. Max performance, innit? That's how it works.
Max before. Okay. What, you want to have Coke Zero and like?
Nah, Coke Zero's clapped. Pepsi Max.
What's?
Mate.
Okay.
Pepsi Max or Pepsi Raspberry Max. Oh, we got a Ferrari Mosh. He's out of the
No,
race. He clearly
is
didn't.
it a safety car?
That is going to be a
Oh,
safety
it's
car.
a safety car.
And that means
Mank needs to pit.
Mosh clearly didn't have any Pepsi Max in his drink bag.
He clearly had. He had Coke. He had Diet Coke. You
Yeah.
could tell he just had Diet Coke.
No, he had Diet Coke Lime, mate. That stuff is
Oh,
whack.
that's bro. That's no. And as James gets a drive-through.
So 6 cars left. And there's only one team that has 2 cars left in this race.
And that's Mercedes.
McClapties. So Mank wants to get that position back from Kenner. This safety car has brought out a brilliant opportunity for Mank to pit.
Mank's gonna be loving life.
Mank is gonna be gassed.
With the number 69 on his car.
He surely will be doing that tonight.
It's not gonna be the only thing bringing him pleasure today. The safety car.
That's Marcus, not Mank.
Nah, because he will be like, oh my days, this safety car is banging.
Sometimes you concern me, you know that?
What do you mean sometimes? Come on.
Okay, all the time.
There we are.
All the time you concern me.
Is Invader gonna get out in front of either one of them two though? Is Mank gonna get out?
Mank and
It's gonna
Kenna
be close.
both get out ahead. Ideally, you want to be on the softs right now, so the ideal thing would have been for Invader to pit, but
Yeah.
Sanchez put on the mediums, interestingly.
Invader could have got out in front of Broccoli as well, probably.
He would have got out in front.
And James has a drive-through, so he would have been in the same position, except on fresh softs.
James has a drive-through. You silly goose. Yeah, I don't know why I shouted that, but I did. It felt
Yeah,
necessary.
he can hear you. He can hear you, don't worry.
Thank you. Thanks. I needed that. I needed to know that.
Do you know the best part as well?
It's Wednesday, and I got
Do you
told
know-
I can have the day off tomorrow.
You know what we've been watching?
OBF1 Tier 2.
We get to do this all over in a bit.
Yeah.
Go on, sound more excited than that, come on.
I give myself a lap 10. A lap 3 if it's raining.
Come on, lap 3, more like lap 2, bruv. Come on.
Mate, I managed, right, to get to lap 10 in Silverstone in the wet. And that's without traction control on.
I love that race. A wet Silverstone's beautiful.
Well, we're away. The safety cars come in. That was quick.
Oh, James is using his brain.
As Sanchez is using
He's
the
gone into
wall.
neutral. James went into neutral. I'm not even gonna... Man getting a bit sligbly skloobly.
Your English is getting a bit of that at the minute. God, that poor language. I'm glad I speak Welsh.
That's my Russian heritage, mate.
Yeah, you don't want to say that too loud at the minute.
Hey, we don't talk about that.
What country was you born in?
The United Kingdom.
Right, you're alright then.
Well, that's not even a country, England, what am I saying?
Yeah,
You're usually supposed to correct me on things like that, what are you saying at?
I'm tired, mate, that's what it is. I didn't even realise you said it.
I'm tired.
Right. After that yawn, we have one car. 2 cars, sorry, it takes 2 cars to battle. We got
Indeed.
2 cars right behind each other, and then every other car has at least a second gap.
As they say
Plus.
in Venice, it takes 2 to tango.
I swear that dance tango is Spanish, mate, not Italian.
It is Spanish. That's not the point. It sounds better when you say Venice.
It's actually not even Spanish, mate.
What is it then?
It's actually Argentinian and Uruguayan.
Have you just searched this up or something?
I did, yeah.
What a little way.
Mate, you gotta insert knowledge when you can.
Well, you think I know any cities in Argentina or Uruguay?
You should. Because the GOAT
Why?
is from Argentina, mate.
What do you mean?
The GOAT.
Who?
Messi.
Nobody watches football, man. It's dead.
You're dead.
Unless it's England, I don't watch it.
Who are they?
Do you mean... Right, Welsh... Are Wales even in the World Cup?
Mate, we got 1 game left to qualify for it. We just
Yeah,
gotta
so you're not
beat-
even in it. Bro, quiet down, man. Chat to me when your country's in the World Cup.
Alright, we will after the next game is played.
What, who are you playing against?
It's either gonna be Ukraine or Scotland.
Okay, so Scotland. I don't think Ukraine's going to be happening anytime soon.
Ukraine are a good team, and they got good players.
Yeah, well, maybe I can't actually go there. I was going to say something mad.
Yeah, best not.
It's we haven't had enough time period since everything.
Everything is still going on, mate. So
Yeah, but they're withdrawing troops. Russia are withdrawing troops. It's a slow process. We're getting there. Anyway, back to the race. Everyone's more spread than the... Oh my days.
spread than Latifi's Nutella on toast. There, I'll finish it.
You say, yeah.
Yep, big time. Right, talking about Latifi. Anybody gonna do a Nicholas Latifi in the last couple of laps and bring out one last safety car? Is to be seen, but we have Kenna and Mank, both with Mercedes engines in the back of their cars, leading this race by 2 seconds. But who is going to be the driver that actually crosses the line first between these two? Is it going to be the Kenner CFC?
What?
Kenner CF SFC, not CFC.
I was about to say, bro, what are you drinking?
Lucozade.
What flavour?
Raspberry, mate.
Oh my, that's what you gotta do.
Exactly.
The
But
original one's so ass.
I'm pretty sure SFC stands for Southend Football Club. As we have a yellow flag.
It's Broccolilli.
Broccolilli's spun.
He's round into safety car.
How is there a safety car? He's still moving. He's not out.
It's. You know that thing where if you go slow enough, it will bring out a safety car.
I thought that was fixed online.
Well, clearly it isn't. Oh no, his whole wing's gone. It must be because it's debris or something. I don't know. Come on, Invader. You know what to do.
In this situation with the tyres and stuff, I just do the opposite of Kenner.
Really?
Yeah, Kenner pits, you stay out.
Kenner's obviously not going to pit. It's only 4 laps in.
If Kenner doesn't pit, stay out.
You've just said do the opposite, so
yeah, let's do the opposite.
You've had too much Lucozade, mate. Broccolilli's retired.
Broccolilli is...
on his outlap from his fresh softs, he's retired.
He clearly hasn't woken up yet, the guy's in Australia. And what is the time in Australia, do you know?
I will get that for you.
I can get it quicker. Hey Google, what's the time in Australia?
Australia has multiple time zones. Right now the time in these zones is between
I am
2:05
stupid.
AM on Thursday and 6:05 AM on Thursday. The time in Canberra is 5:05 AM on Thursday.
My Google's killed itself. Anyway.
This is why you don't race at 4
Yeah,
AM.
Invader's in.
It's 4 AM, so he is in the region of Adelaide. By the looks of it, if Google is correct.
Adelaide.
That's such a good racetrack. They should bring that back.
Do you know what they should bring back?
Don't you say Russia.
I wasn't gonna say that.
What was you going to say?
I forgot what it's called, what track it is.
Where in the world is it?
I just can't remember, hold on.
South Africa's a good track.
Hockenheim.
Germany, mate. You didn't know Germany.
Right, I forgot, man. Allow it.
Mate, they should bring back the Nordschleife.
Oh, driving that on a F1 game would be sick. Yeah, but Hockenheim, I love that on the 2019 game.
I'm surprised
That
you know
was
how to
ace.
pronounce it.
Huh?
I'm surprised you even know how to pronounce it.
What, Hockenheim?
Yeah.
Like that, that's how you pronounce it.
Okay.
Jim loves that track, do you wanna know why?
Because his missus is German.
Is she actually?
Probably not.
Oh, no, it's because that's the race where Mercedes had that special livery and everything and they did really terrible.
That is a good reason. In.
They both crashed out and everything. Lewis might have finished, but
Like,
They
just
both-
about.
yeah, literally just about.
6 laps in left. We'll have the safety car in this lap, presumably. 5 drivers. So there's, what, 10 points?
10 points for everyone.
No, for whoever's in 5th.
Oh yeah, but you know what I mean.
So
Bro,
it's
it's been too long.
It's a minimum of 10 points each. A minimum of 10 points to gain. a maximum of 25. Plus the fastest lap, whoever's got that in the minute, I think it's Sanchez. It's not, it's Kenner with a 112.4. So Kenner's on for 26 points at the minute if he can keep the other guys behind. Broccoli has put the classic Charlotte Clerk line in the chat. He's put, I am stupid. It's alright, man. I'm from Wales. That's all that needs to be said. Jim is stupid sometimes. I'm pretty sure he shits himself half the time, but he doesn't check. So safety car is in.
Yeah.
6 laps, 5 cars.
Who's gonna be on top?
Probably the missus.
Oh, Kieran.
I feel like...
We don't need that type of talk here.
Yeah, we do.
Invaders, he's round! Oh no. Your predicted winner.
I'm so sorry, Invader. I hope you can take it in your heart to forgive me. I really thought you were on for a good race today. I do apologise.
It's like you've just ran over his dog and you've come and knocked the door and you have to tell him.
I pretty much have at this point.
What, you've ran over a dog?
No, I haven't run over. I've run over a cat.
What, in a bus or?
No, in a car.
That's not as good.
I don't even know what it's like to drive a bus, mate.
I thought you drove a bus.
Shut up. Don't tell everyone. No, I haven't actually run over a cat. I'm not that sad.
Bus driver.
You're just upset that I never drove the bus you were on, that's all. That's what it is, isn't it?
I'd be actually no, because it'd be weird. Because I'd know who you are, but you wouldn't know if I actually got on your bus. But I'd know if I got on your bus.
No, because you'd say something like later on at some point. So you don't know what I look like. What are you chatting shit for?
Look at your profile picture.
I know, it's a handsome dude, isn't he? CDM sounds like he's outside at the minute, right? We'll ignore
I'm
that.
not outside.
That noise sounded like you was.
I don't know what noise you're on about, bro.
Oh, I think you know. I think
I don't.
you know. It was disgusting, mate.
Disgusting.
Such a good meme. Which one has the sheet? Wasn't me. Disgusting. DRS is enabled.
You're fucking warriors.
One of these is gonna try and make an overtake. James is going to get past Sanchez in a DRS zone. He is on fresher tyres, so he's got a massive advantage over Sanchez's 10-lap-old mediums. Mank can get past Kenner in a DRS zone. There is no tyre advantage, they're equal on that. And the CDM is probably going to smoke a spliff after the race. He didn't deny it either, so
Can't
there's
be
your
exposed to me
confirmation.
now.
Do you actually do that shit? Yeah.
Moving on. Anyway, we got 3 laps left.
Disgusting! I can't believe you done that. Smoking hotel cow.
I don't know, Jeff.
Right, okay, fair enough. As far as medical condition, people, come on, calm down.
What?
I'm trying to save your ass here.
That's right, James got past Sanchez like a knife through a baby's forehead.
Mate, what the fuck?
Hey, don't ask, right?
You got some issues.
Indeed.
You might want to see a doctor about
And they said I'm no help. They said I've got no chance.
that. It's that Russian heritage, that's what it is. That's all I need to say about it.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
That reminds me of that song, do you know what I mean?
Huh?
You know that song? Am I wrong?
No?
You don't... Hold on.
Don't play it, copyright.
I'm not gonna play it now, I'll just put it in the stash.
I was gonna say.
If you don't know this song, you should do if you're older than me.
Offense is not taken.
Yeah, don't take offense, it's fine.
Mate.
Oh! Manx in the gravel, he nearly lost it there, that was... bro, he's got brown pants. Bro, he's sharted himself. Fully slippery slap right then and there. No... That was a butt clenching moment, let me tell you that.
You know all about that, wouldn't you?
Right, just because I've spun a lot, that doesn't...
I'm not on about that, mate. Just ask your head teacher.
Wow. I
No
actually don't
more
have many conversations with my head teacher.
anymore.
Did you
Right,
say
so
any more?
Yeah. Oh! James has got past Mank. Mank definitely struggling
What?
on these tires.
James does have that penalty then.
Am I wrong? Nico and... What song is this? I'm gonna mute myself a sec.
You're gonna mute yourself. Okay, you're gonna leave me. Are they? Anyway, we've got Mank trying to close back. He wants to get that position back on James, even though James has got the penalty.
Oh!
For the
I know that song!
self-gratitude.
Right, I know
Yeah,
that song.
see?
Yeah, I know it. How did that remind you of that?
Because you said, am I wrong? And that just popped in my head. Anyway.
It's not better than old songs, mate. Like, the late 80s and 90s were bangers.
90s I'll groove. 80s I don't know.
Dumbass.
What do you mean?
Mitch has invited the group.
I wasn't even born in the
team
90s
session.
and I still listen to 90s, chill out.
That's quite sad, isn't it?
Anyway, Ken is going to
Ken has
take
won
the
the
win.
race.
Beautiful.
Mank P2, Sanchez
Yep.
P3, James P4.
And then the two people we suggested weren't even on the podium.
I do apologise to Invader sincerely. I didn't mean to curse you. I was just expecting a win today from you. I do apologise, and I'll send you a £5.
The same thing goes to Neil, apart from the 5 mark.
Yeah, you're too poor for that, aren't you?
I don't even have a bank account yet. What do you want? Oh, I do, but I don't use it.
Mad. Bet you email something like CDM loves sheep.
That's a sick email address. No, mine's actually quite...
Anything you do is not normal. Oh. Did they?
It's quite exquisite.
That was strange. I don't want to ever hear you say that again. Like that. That was disturbing. Right. That is it from us two. I will see you again in the comms box next week. There will be comms for Tier 1, but it won't be streamed on this channel. We shall see you next week, and you could probably see CDM DNF in about 20 minutes. See you guys. Peace.